This is such a beautiful sight. You got water cascading down the stairs, hitting the rocks. This is man's way of creating a landform, and in this case, an artificial waterfall. It goes without saying what an artificial waterfall is. A waterfall that is man-made. You will find artificial waterfalls indoors, especially in hotels. Creates a type of ambiance. In this case, there's a bit of a utilitarian purpose for this artificial waterfall. There's another cascade. And from that cascade, you have a canal. Here we have a karst spring. And from this karst spring, the water goes through what used to be a canal. A little artificial cascade. And another part of the canal. From that spring, the water ends up in the canal. From the spring to the canal to this waterfall. The water from this waterfall, it empties into a creek. And this is man's way of creating a landform. Now, it was mentioned there was a utilitarian purpose for this. Notice how the cascades drop into these little pools. It's almost like, you know, water going from stage to stage. This stretch of the canal doesn't have many koi. Notice how there are a lot more fish over here in the pond. Some more. And some more fish. And there are some more fish in what used to be a canal. It's important to understand that these are koi. These are not supposed to be in places like rivers and lakes. They are invasive species. The koi is basically a decorative derivative of carp. And the carp is an invasive species. It was mentioned earlier that the waterfalls had little cascades emptying into pools. Consider how the waterfall slows down some of the flow of that water and prevents more fish from getting into the creek. It's likely a preventative measure to prevent these carp from going into the creek and into the river. As this video concludes, it leaves many things to consider about artificial waterfalls. It leaves a few things to consider about man creating artificial waterfalls. It gives us something to think about how people will attempt to shape the environment around them. If you like this video, be sure to check out other videos on this channel. And as always, be sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe.